We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my
Hello.
channel. Or welcome back to my channel. Jill, I think you might need to turn your volume down a little bit
Oh,
because I'm getting like sound
oh,
echo type.
okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, for those of you who are words. Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
I'm showing the snow. Yes, I have a little bit of snow. Was just telling Jill before the live started. I've got like 2 feet of snow outside. It's not for around here. That's not very much. So yeah. So welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. I decided to change things up, and it's Sunday fun for everyone. Because there's
Is
just
that
so much
better?
negative stuff going on. I just wanted.
Is that better, Mara?
Is that better, Mara?
Yeah, I'm just listening,
Is that
and it
better?
seems to be, yeah, it seems to be a bit, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll whisper from here.
Yeah, would you freaking whisper, sir?
You complain that I have a soft voice. Now you're complaining because I'm too loud.
Yay, Lola!
Hi, Lola.
Hi.
Oh, Lola.
Lola's here.
Hello, Lola. So,
I have questions. If you're singing that song about Lola, I'm just kidding.
that's all I remember of the song. So,
oh, yeah. Well,
so I'm down to just this much of white. This is all the white I have left.
oh.
Yeah. So yeah, I rolled my dice.
Yeah.
And it told me to continue with my Cookie Monster.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Cookie.
So I finished the first row. Hello, clan. Don't worry, I know the words. That's all I know of the song. Is that
Oh, I
part.
know the song, but I'm not going to sing it because I don't want you to get in trouble.
Thank you.
Oh, I know that song.
Oh, I know what she's saying.
Okay. So yeah, my Cookie Monster, check this out. I gotta show you guys. This is the first row. There's the fly, the freaky eyes, and the other fly. It's looking so sick.
It is looking awesome. I'm just working on this. Every tree's got a soul.
Yeah.
So I wanted to work on this for a bit behind the scenes. And live action, we take you behind the scenes. Jill is doing a square because she's tired of freaking circles. And I'm drinking coffee.
I'm drinking coffee too.
This is a coffee cast. It's a coffee cast.
Oh, it was so nice out last night.
Trainwreck Sisters.
Coffee with the Trainwreck Sisters. Yeah, let's get hyper with the Trainwreck Sisters. Yeah, caffeinate us. That's what we need.
Yeah, caffeinate YouTube. Jeez.
And you know, I just realized it says Sunday fun for everyone. It's supposed to be a banner along the bottom. Mainly Italian. Hello. You love both of the diamond paintings? I like Jill's diamond painting. I love mine. So welcome, mainly Italian. This what I'm working on is a custom that was a very special custom. That was a gift to me from Mishi from Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. Yeah, the Sunday fun for everyone is actually supposed to be like almost like a ticker tape along the bottom of the screen, but whatever.
Oops. I am working on a diamond art club, and it's each tree has a soul, and it's a Ola Darkenchuk, OLHA, last name
Ola.
DARCHUK. So
Star Trek.
art, something
That's
like
so
that.
cool. I didn't know you. Yeah. Yeah. Mushy. Actually, there was a guy that was subscribed to her channel, and he decided to last year. He decided to start up his own little business of doing diamond painting stuff and selling it. And so he created this this little shop, and he did some customs, and he did some originals, and I ordered Mushy got this canvas, and I liked it so much that I asked her if I could get a custom of it as well, and she said I could, because it was like her original design, or I don't know. But yeah, so I got her permission to get a custom of it, and the guy was willing to take payments. And then when I went to send him the last payment, he disappeared.
Yeah.
And nobody had heard from him for like a month.
Uh-huh.
And some other people had placed orders with him, and they had made their payments, and he just vanished.
Yep.
So yeah, was able to get the money back. So I never did get it. So Mushy was like, she decided to send me this one as a gift.
Yeah. I was supposed to have some canvases. He was going to send me some. Just as like PR, no payment or anything. Yeah. Just the little ones. Never got them.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I didn't pay for anything anyway, but one of them was going to be a fibromyalgia awareness, because there's very little of that in the diamond painting world. And I never got it.
Well, there are companies that you can get customs from.
Yeah.
Like I know Center One, definitely. And I think Evermoment might as well. I don't know about Evermoment, but I know Center One does.
Yeah. I don't remember where I got my custom from of Tom and I on our honeymoon. I don't remember. I could look it up and probably figure it out, but yeah. There's going to be a couple of ones that I'm going to do. I'm going to do my niece's wedding. I already told her future hubby, I got to have a good picture. Send me a good picture. So that's going to be a big one. And then I want to do our channel. I want to do one our channel. Those are the two that I want to do.
Yeah, when I finally decide, hey Lorna, hello.
Hi, Lorna. Oh, you're working on a Halloween diamond painting right now. Okay.
Yeah. And Lorna is one of our Trainwreck sisters.
Yes.
She's located in the UK.
Yep.
Whereas Sister Jill, she's located in the US of A, and me, I'm in Canada.
I'm representing Indiana.
And I'm representing BC. British Columbia, the beautiful British Columbia. With all the trees and snow and trees.
Well, we got corn and race cars. Or at least that's what everybody thinks we have. Corn and race cars.
Well, I know about the race
They're
cars.
from Maine.
Oh, mainly Italians from Maine. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's awesome. I just figured, I was like, okay. Now I get where the name is from.
Yeah.
Lee. And she's from Maine. You're Maine Lee. Italian.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm tired. Usually I'm a lot perkier, but yeah. I'm on go-go juice and coffee. Go-go juice and Tom's beside me to keep my eyelids open.
Use tape, not cute toothpicks, to keep the eyelids open.
Yeah. Flex Seal. It fixes everything. And if you hear sniffles and stuff, it's me. I'm sorry.
Oh, I've got a little bit of sniffles. Yeah, normally Sunday, of course, would be a serious Sunday, but there's just so much sadness right now in the world. I want to try and embrace as much positivity as possible.
Yes.
While I'm conscious.
Well, there is a peeper in our midst. He's just not saying anything. And that's Tom.
That's okay. That's okay.
So, yes, mainly Italian.
If he gets on a line, you can just boop him on the nose.
Mainly Italian. Say hi to Tom. Tom, say hi to mainly Italian.
Hello.
That's my partner in crime. I live with him, so you guys don't have to. I'm taking one for the team.
Yeah.
I took him so no one else has to suffer.
She only took me for my hovel and my insurance.
Yes, that's the only thing.
It.
That's the only thing I married him for. Insurance and this hovel that we live in. It wasn't for love. No. And I can't even say it was a stranger that I fell in love with because I've known him for so long. So I can't even I can't even use that.
Well, I went and I asked my my boyfriend, I'm like, do you want to do something special on Valentine's Day? His response, see how things go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, mainly Italian. She's got her sidekick. Her hubby's there with her. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my boyfriend doesn't really commit too much.
Yeah.
He might have to work. That's why.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have to. With it being Valentine's Day and stuff, it makes sense. He might have to.
Yeah. Which sucks. But hey. He might have to supervise that night, which means extra money.
Yeah. Well, living with the beer man and married to the beer man, you'll learn that around holidays, it's just going to be busy. And it seems like everybody's beer breaks down on holidays.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Oh, I don't even know if my board is even.
That's if you drink. I don't drink.
Well,
my man doesn't drink either.
Yeah, he has to clean all the mess that the other people do. You know what I mean? He's the mess cleaner. He goes in there with his little bucket with beer handles and kegs, lines.
Sorry, I'm just getting caught up on mainly Italian. She's from Maine, but she's also American Indian and Irish.
Oh, okay. So
it's a play on words.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sorry to hear you're having you're suffering from arthritis, Lorna. It's
Oh.
my arthritis has actually been pretty good lately, thankfully.
Lorna said, "Hi, brother."
Hi, sis. How you doing?
I had to tell him he's got to be a good brother and talk to sis. Yeah,
Sure,
be a good brother, won't you?
yeah, I am. I'm coming up with new stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I'm back here being busy.
Well, you're supposed to be reading the
Yeah.
chat for me. I'm lazy. Do something. I'm not usually this mean, mainly
Tracy.
Italian. You'll get used to it. It's okay.
Usually,
Yeah. I'm not
it's
somewhat.
because you're unwell. You're
Yeah.
still unwell.
And Mainly's husband named Tracy.
Oh, hi, Tracy. Hello, Tracy.
Tracy, who's Tracy?
Well, would you read your chat?
You want him there, Laura? I'll give you him for a week.
Mainly Italian husband is Tracy. Yeah. And I read that and I still gapped.
I can't have both of you spacing it today.
Okay, you got to keep in mind one thing about me, my mind is like a sieve. Things they just don't always stay in there. There's the holes in the sieve of my brain are pretty big.
Have you met my wife?
Have we met?
Have you met my wife?
Oh, how did glitter?
I think so.
Hello,
Thomas?
sir. How are you doing?
Tom,
Yes.
I have a very serious question.
I don't know.
Did you take this canvas to a strip club? Because there's a lot of glitter on here. You took it to dancers, didn't you? PT show club?
The last strip club I've been to was for work, and that was over a month ago. So, and nobody was even there.
Were you bummed?
It was after hours.
Where to go when they're not open.
Oh.
And all the lights are on.
Oh my god!
I could see a lot better.
The last time I was at a strip club, it was actually the last night that my boyfriend worked as a bouncer.
Oh.
One of the last nights that he worked as a bouncer. And it was ladies' night.
The last time I went to one, actually off the clock and actually to go, was in my last marriage. She wanted to go because her friends from work were going to a party, and I think we were there for maybe a half hour and left.
I have a story to tell you.
That was a classic chat.
He had no choice. He had to work that night.
Yeah.
And it was ladies' night. So
since then, and that was before the kids were born. So that was late 90s.
Yeah, it's like 20.
But that was the last time I actually went in to go in. And then other than that, I've only went into those just to clean lines, and that's it, and clean the beer lines and get out. That's it.
Okay, I put everything down because I have a story to tell you.
Oh Lord.
This is Fun Day Sunday, so here we go. I will try to keep awake enough. I've had a couple sips of coffee. I should be okay. A friend I worked with was getting married. So people at work decided to throw a bachelorette party. And I am known to be a little bit
crazy, chaotic,
crazy. And a little bit like to see people I like to see people get embarrassed a little bit. Just a bit. So we went to a place called PT Show Club, and it was ladies' night, and they had male review dancers. And so we were like, oh, she's getting married. So they put her on stage, and she's like, Jill, I'm never going to forgive you. I'm like, really? Watch this. And I had there was a guy that was on the table dancing around her. And so I took $1. I'm like, you want this $1? And he kind of crawled over to me. I put it down in my bra, And I told him to go get it with his mouth. He did. Everybody was like, oh my gosh. It's like, hey, we're off the clock. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. Don't you even say.
Hold my
Don't
beer.
you even say. Yeah, hold my beer. Here we go. And he got it. And everybody was like, because he had a hold of my hands too, so I wouldn't like stop him. And I gave him permission. You can go down my, I don't care. And so he did it. And everybody was like, oh my gosh. And I said, you know what? You can even tell people at work I did it. Because you know what? If people are going to spread rumors, I want them to be juicy.
And true.
So yes, I am not one to take to a male strip club review. I will embarrass people. And if people dare me or say, oh, well, why did you do this? Or you're this or you're that. Okay, yeah, hold my beer. Watch this.
Oh my God.
And I was a mom. At that time, Philip was 1 year old, maybe 7 months. I think he was still on his monitor. So he was under a year old. And I came home and Tom's like, I don't even want to know why there's glitter all over your chest. So I told him, and he said, I'm not surprised. I'm like, this man was obviously very loving of boys, not girls. I'm trying to tiptoe around that. I think he liked his buddy Roger over his best friend Sally. And he goes, oh, okay. So
he would have preferred Tom over you. He would have picked Tom over you. Yeah.
He would have went with Tommy Boy over here than me. So I was safe. I knew I was safe. And then after that, he got off the table and he come around and gave me a big hug. And he goes, you made my night. Got to make somebody's night. But yeah, I was the talk of work. People are like, I got to go places with you. You're fun. Like, yeah. I'm serious at work, but when that time is clocked out, I become me. That's like on YouTube. I let everybody get, I was nice and polite and behaved mostly behaved. I'll say mostly. And now we've been around a year in March. Now it's time. Now it's time for me to hello everybody. Welcome to the training. I've been nice. I've given you guys a year. So,
I've only known you like a month and a half, maybe 2 months.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Yeah, I think actually it's been 2 months.
You know how Tom acts? I'm exactly like Tom, but a tiny bit dirtier.
Only a tiny bit?
Only a tiny bit. I just plant the seed of perversion. I let everybody else grow it. That's my name. That's my name. That's what I do. I plant the seed of perversion. Everyone else grows it.
I'm always already there. I'm the one that she tells you have to control yourself. So, yeah, my mind's usually always there because I can turn anything into that. But
how do you think I know what you're going to say and I tell you to mind? Because my brain is already there and we're twins.
There's been times I've got you off guard.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Only if I'm doing something serious. Because it's on when I'm not doing something serious.
My mind has been in the gutter for like 20 years.
Yeah. Well, mine's never been out.
My ex, the one that was a bouncer, I was in a relationship with him for like 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, toxic relationship. Yeah. Anyways, the last 2 to 3 years that I was with him, my mind was never in the gutter.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't. Because there was nothing there between the two of us anymore. And like, if I even I couldn't say anything out of line, and like just about anything I said, he always took it the wrong way.
Yes. Lola says, when did you behave? Lorna says, same here, only about a month or a month.
Yeah. So yeah, Lorna. Lorna and I both met Jill around the same time.
The channel is a year.
About November.
I know. I'm just reading the chat.
I'm just saying the channel is what, a year old in the end of February?
We'll say March.
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 Y'all have 3.5 weeks. May the odds forever be in your favor. Good luck. Because once the channel turns 1, I've given everybody enough opportunity. Y'all have met me more than 3 times.
I mean, because I looked and I was making logos end of January, but we didn't do anything. I think our first post was like early March.
Yeah, my first post was early March.
So that was our first part. So I'm just going to say first of March will be our beginning of March will be our 1-year anniversary.
Yeah. Same here.
I plan on doing. There's this canvas that I've looked at even before I met Mushy. There's a canvas that I've been looking at, but I'm like, oh, it's too spicy. Well, then when Mushy said she does spicy, I'm like, oh, Tom, guess what I'm going to do?
Yeah, but
there's going to be something
does off on the side for.
Well, you know what? You just have to cover over the important bits.
Well, she does hers on her tier 3 membership.
Yeah. Well,
streams.
No one has to pay for mine. It's just you're not going to see any boobage or buttage. Those will be covered in paper, but you guys can see everything else. I'm going to do spicy rated.
Spit it out.
R-ish.
Adult oriented.
Yes, adult oriented.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do a couple of those. See, everybody thinks I'm light and airy and fluffy, and well, I am fluffy still. Light and airy and sweet and kind and hearted and
well, yeah, you're that too.
But
you're that too, periodically.
I've got like
exactly.
There's parts of my brain where it's been locked and chained. My brain. I'm going to start unlocking those, and I can't get. I started watching Benny Hill when I was 5. I started in the gutter around 5 years old. So we're talking 44 years of being in the gutter. I've got beautiful furniture, fabulous cookies. I'm just saying. I've been there.
And everything's waterproof because that's the only way to clean it is to hose it all down.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I can't say that. I had a very isolated upbringing.
Yeah. Mainly Italian said she can relate 20 years. Yeah, both Tom and I had marriage relationships that lasted mine lasted 20. How long
21.
did you? 21. So yeah. But I'm glad you finally got a good one now. I got a good one now, but I can't say it a lot. It'll go to his freaking head.
Huh?
Nice beard. Nice beard. Nice beard. Nice beard. Nice beard.
I know, ain't
it? It's almost where I can braid it. Almost. I want to braid it. But it's not quite long enough yet. If I can braid it, then I can like diamond paint on it. Because it'll be a hard enough something for me to stab it. Yes, I want to make them boot to fall.
Okay, I have an ex that his hair is so long, leg hair. Oh,
Lola. His beard hair. If he has leg hair that long, oh my gosh, I'm gonna shave it. I
have an ex who's got hair that is so long. His profile picture on Facebook, what he did was he took his hair and he flipped it forward, and then he put glasses, and then he put like sunglasses on. So he looks like Cousin Ed.
Now, now before I had the beard, I had a goatee. I had it so long I could take it and flip it, and it would go over my face into my hairline.
Yeah, he's got a beard that's like that too.
And my beard's now about half that length.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the goatee. Even when I rode the bike, it would come up and it just cover my face. I'm like, oh, come on.
There is one rule in this house.
A bike. Does that mean a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex rides a motorcycle too.
And one of my friends, his daughter, which I've known her since she was born, but I would go over and I could not go over there without her braiding my goatee, and she would actually have it braided probably 3 or 4 inches. She wanted to go over, she just started braiding, so I just sit there and I'd talk, and she just braid at the same time.
Yeah, he wouldn't let my daughter braid his beard. He wouldn't let her braid his beard.
Boo. We have one rule in this house.
Yeah.
And here's the rule. Only thing that's going to set me off and make me pissed that he can do. If he ever shaves his beard, I might send him home to his mama until it grows back. Because no shaving of the beard.
No.
And it's got to be a beard, not a goatee. A beard.
Yeah, don't shave the face. No shaving of the face allowed.
I told her that the only time I would shave it was to go back to a goatee. Other than that, I've been told by multiple people to never shave my face completely again. Because I one year I went as Uncle Fester, and once I took the makeup off, they're like, "Yeah, no, don't ever shave your face again."
Nope. He's not allowed. He's not even allowed a goatee. I want all covered. All facial stuff must be covered.
And mainly if you go to our channel, we're the same way on our channel as well. So there's no changing between us.
Yeah, Mara knows. I'll be polite.
We're this chaotic and
crazy.
I'll be polite on her stream. You know, I'll always say, "Oh, I want to say something, but it's got a cuss word or something." I'm always polite on Mara's, and I can't believe she's not laughing. I'm polite on Mara's, but
well, you are. You do ask. Well, I want to say something, but it's a potty word. Well, go ahead. Potty words are allowed. Yeah, you can fucking swear. Go right ahead.
Well.
Yes, I swore. Where's the swear jar?
Okay, you know what? You know that you can make one certain word a complete sentence? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yep. You can tell somebody to go fuck the fucking fuckers. Exclamation point. Thank you, George Carlin. But
R.I.P.
Yeah. I miss him. But what was I gonna say? It'll come back. It'll smack me upside the head in a second.
No, Tom, don't go there.
Hey, I've got a wicked backhand. He already knows, and I have a good angle. Would you like crushed nuts for lunch today, sir?
Oh, I could never do that.
Smiling at me. You piss me off, Tom. He never
that's something that I struggle with. I have to be like super extremely pissed in order to actually do physical harm to somebody, and even then I try to restrain myself.
Yeah, well, he likes that, so he likes my torture. He's weird. That's why I married him. But
well, I could say a few things about that. It's behind the scenes, off camera topic.
Yeah.
I don't like causing physical pain on people, but
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Super
get you.
sensitive skin increases the sensation like tenfold, hundredfold,
Yeah.
thousandfold. Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I get you.
Yeah.
Um. Well, there was one thing I checked on Tom, and this is really funny. I said, I was like, oh, he wanted a friends with benefits thing, and I'm like, okay.
hmm
So I gave him one time because I wanted to make sure everything worked on him before I said, oh yeah, we'll date. Because if something didn't work, not interested. So he got to try it out. He got the goods to try out. I got the goods to try out. We both were okay. Yeah, it's good. And then he goes back and he wants a second helping. And I was like, no, if you want this, you got to take all of it. And he bit and he took it all.
Now she regrets that decision all the time.
No, because I worked hard to get you to date me. I worked hard. It was like a year. I was talking to you for a year before you even, he was like, but what are you trying to say? I love you, damn it. I talked to him a year. I had already started to grow, catch feelings. And then he goes, oh, I think I love you too. You bitch. Made me work hard for a year and he already knew. Oh.
That's okay. I told my man that I love him, and yeah, he still hasn't said it back.
No.
I'll say it to him in on Facebook Messenger, and he just sends me a smiley face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Men are weird.
Well, I think he's afraid that I'm going to hurt him again emotionally.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've done it in the past, but like, because I lived with him for just over a year. Before I got back together with Wolfie's father.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I admitted to him, I admitted like the biggest mistake I've ever made, like one of the biggest mistakes I ever made, was picking Wolfie's father over him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And my dad and my bonus mom both agree.
Yeah.
And Wolfie also agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I actually told my boyfriend's cousin, everybody calls him Cricket. I told Cricket, him and Cricket, they used to live in the same trailer park, and Cricket would come over almost every evening to hang out. And he and I, we would hang out outside and smoke a cigarette, because the only time Cricket ever smoked a cigarette was when he was over, and it's no smoking cigarettes allowed inside. You could smoke the devil's lettuce, but you couldn't smoke cigarettes because they gave my boyfriend migraines.
Yeah.
So a couple of times, there was one time that I told him that I had strong feelings for his cousin. And this is what I told Cricket, that I had strong feelings for his cousin, who I was living with. And he's like, well, have you told him? I'm like, no. I really wasn't sure how he felt.
Yeah.
If he felt the same way. And well, considering the fact that we spent most nights sleeping in the same bed. Yeah.
Right.
And and like, there was only one guy that I ever had stronger feelings for, and that was Wolfie's father. And I didn't think he would ever come back into, like, ever reappear in my life, and well, he did.
Yeah.
And I made the choice of being with him. And I shouldn't have, but I did.
Yeah.
And then in the years that I was with him, it made me realize just what I gave up, what I sacrificed. And thankfully he accepted me back.
Yeah.
But he always has. Because we've been we've been friends with benefits for Wolfie's 28, so yeah, 27, almost 28 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we first met when Wolfie was just a few months old. And she was less than a year old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's because his uncle is friends with the oldest brother of this guy that I was dating at the time when Wolfie was a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Tom's
And
moving his mouth. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
and him and his well, the first time that we actually slept together, it was, well, there was me and him and two other guys, and we played strip poker.
Ah.
Yeah, everybody won in the end.
Okay, then.
Well, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, so I honestly think that I was his first.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I really think I was his first. So yeah, we got quite the history.
Oh, you didn't want him to say Lola?
She didn't want him to say that he loved her.
Oh.
Yeah. I wish my man would tell me that. And I'd, because like, I don't know if he even sees us as a couple. It's just easier for me to refer to him as my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it sounds better than bed buddy.
True.
Oh, they'd only been together 6 weeks. Well,
Oh.
my number one favorite YouTube channel, they were on date number 3 when she realized that she loved him. And they've been together like 6 years now. But yeah, something like 6 years. They've been engaged for like 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, don't know when they're eventually going to end up getting married, if ever. But they are engaged.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I think they're just too busy to get married. They got so much going on in their life.
Yeah.
Well, between the storage units and their YouTube channel and the lawsuits that they're going through, and they're trying to sell 70 plus acres,
Oh.
and they got their Whatnot channel, and
They're busy.
yeah, eBay, and they're busy. They just recently bought a couple of condos.
Yep, they're busy.
And then there's also the lawsuits. Me and my ex moved in after a week and engaged after 4 months. Oh, wow.
Well, we talked for about
a year and a half.
a 1.5 years, and then he moved me in, and then he moved Philip in.
Well, yeah, you moved in January, and then
Philip
come
moved
to find
in.
come to find out, that's when your ex dropped the bomb on you, February, and then we got a storage unit and moved you guys out of there
Yeah,
because you guys had to be out by March.
yeah. And then by when did you? We were talking wedding rings around my birthday, engagement rings.
Yeah.
That's April. So like we were already serious before I even moved in, because again, I didn't want somebody playing with my heart. You know, I knew that if I dated, it was dating for a purpose, and I wasn't going to get my heart hurt any more than what it already had been. So I made him work for it, and then he made me work for it. But then like 3 months after we moved in, you already had proposed, and we had dated we dated for a while and didn't even tell anybody because we wanted to make sure it was good. And then I met his mom and his daughter, and then bam, here's a ring. Like, okay. Because I was very overprotective of my heart and his.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to hurt either of us.
Yeah.
And I think I wanted to protect him too, is because, you know, we went to school together, and I know he had been heartbroken before by a friend of mine. And so
Yeah.
I was trying to really protect him as well as me.
It all started back in freshman year when I dated her
Best friend.
best friend. Lorna, I've been with my BF 17 years now, and I have never heard him say I love you, as I don't want to lose him ever. He tells me that.
You don't want to lose him after he tells me that, because when someone tells me they love me, they leave me. Aww.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
Lorna.
Well, I think after 17 years, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that he does love ya. He's just doesn't need to say it. He shows it to you whenever the two of you are together.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that almost, well, that's probably here, but isn't like that almost common law marriage? If you guys have that there.
Lorna and Chris are not living together.
Oh, okay. Then they're not. Okay. Then no, they
Yeah,
can't.
so that's not common law. My dad and my bonus mom, that's common law.
Okay. I didn't
They've
know
been
how that
living-
worked over there.
Yeah, no, they've been living together for a number of years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Lorna. Let me tell you something. This is one thing that Tom and I said from the very beginning. Is there any takebacks?
Nope.
No. There's no takebacks. There's no going. There's no leaving, because both of our spouses just up and left us. So, no. This
You got a
is
problem,
in it.
you better be spitting it out.
Yep, and we can work it out. It doesn't matter how bad it is. This one is for life. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been times I've looked at him and say, "You're being an ass. What the fuck is up with you?"
Where's the swear jar?
And he'll say, what? And then I explain to him how he's acting, and he'll be like, "Oh, okay." And I mean, he knows, like, even like today, he knows that I hate asking for help. But, like, okay, I'll say this. My legs were so bad today, I couldn't even lift them up out of bed. I had to have help getting dressed and all of that to get here to Diamond Paint, because today is very bad fibromyalgia day. And he does it with a smile. He accepts that I'm going to need help for the rest of my life. And not very many men will do that. And yeah.
I've already made 2 pots of coffee. I got her breakfast. Well, Philip got her breakfast, but I also made 3.5 dozen of snickerdoodles this morning.
His mom wanted cookies.
Mom wanted cookies, so I made peanut butter cookies yesterday, and then she goes, "I thought we was gonna have snickerdoodles." I was like, "Well, we was gonna do it. I was gonna do it in the morning." And then she looked at me this morning and goes, "Why do we need snickerdoodles? We have so many cookies." So I'm already in the
because she
process of
said you
so
because
and
Ma,
the
you said
recipe I
you wanted
got
cookies.
is my grandmother's recipe, which only calls for like 2 to 3 dozen snickerdoodles. So that's the one we use it because they use lard instead of any of it. So
And Tom is like that. If somebody says, "Oh, I want," he does.
So yeah, I made 3.5 dozen snickerdoodles. So I'll take some snickerdoodles over to her today. So
Yeah.
we got a bunch of cookies.
He's trained. I've trained him well.
That's good.
So he
That's
takes
good.
care of both.
And that's a problem. Well, I call it a problem, but it's like with us. We both love baking and cooking and all that, and we don't know how to cook small portions. So it's just like, because every time I get like a turkey or something like that to smoke in the smoker, it's got to be a 17-pounder. If it's less than that, 15's minimum. But if it's less than that, I'm like, what's the point?
I don't
up there.
I don't know how to
Go
cook
big or go home.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm used to like. I always cooked for 15 people when there was get-togethers or anything. There was always like 15 of us, and then you always cook extra. So I don't know how to cook for anything less than 20. I don't.
Yeah,
like-
it's different. It's different when you're cooking for like one or two
Yeah.
compared to like 15 or 20.
So I mean, it.
And what's funny is on days that this part isn't funny, but what is funny is on days that I don't feel like I can get on my feet without falling and all of that. I'll just put a chair by the stove and I just tell him how to do it.
No,
What to put
grab
in
a chair. So come on, you can. If I'm not. If
Oh,
I'm,
hi, Shar.
and,
Yeah.
And if I'm, even if something I'm not too sure about, like, I'm like, okay, come on, you can at least
Tell me how to
coach me
do
through
it.
it.
Yeah.
And
So there's been a lot of coaching throughout the couple years.
but it's getting better where she doesn't have to coach me as much. And a lot of times I just revert to my ways, to where it's like I just add it until
Yeah.
she tell me to stop, and I'm just like,
Oh,
Oh crap! I gotta plug my phone in.
I'll say both cameras went out.
oh.
Hey, you might want to charge your phone during a live, so you
I
can
just
have
I
it
just
live.
plugged
You
it in.
know, there's
It's an amazing thing.
there's this cord.
There's this technology to where you
You
plug
can
in
plug
your
it
phone
into your
and it
phone.
actually gives you battery life.
Don't steal my
You
joke.
like
You see
This-
Tom.
this cord actually glows.
Oh, Sharwin's cookies, honey. If we can mail them to you without them breaking, we would.
I want cookies too.
Postal service, but
But yeah, Tom thinks he was just gonna step all over my joke. Did you hear that?
no, we were just thinking alike because I wasn't sure which way you was going.
Well, I'm going somewhere in an Easter basket because it's kinkier that way. That's my running joke about that when someone says, "Oh, I know where you're going," and I say, "Yes, I'm going to hell in an Easter basket." Why an Easter basket? It's kinkier that way.
Baskets.
And I don't mean to be offensive, it's just it's so funny to me. I heard that once and I'm like laughing, giggling, so I think it's so funny.
Oh,
Dude, stop.
It is funny.
stretching.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I'm going to hell in the Easter basket because it's kinkier that way. Yeah, unfortunately, I watch a lot of comedy and some of them aren't the politest.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you watch that British comedian called Jimmy Carr?
Yes.
Oh my God, what a potty mouth on that boy.
Yeah.
And what sucks is he was actually touring. He was actually did a live performance in a city not too far from here.
Oh.
Yeah, in the city that I moved out of
Yeah.
last year. Yeah.
What time is it? Oh, it's almost 1. Okay. Oh, it's almost 1. You know what that means?
Pills.
Yep. It will be soon.
Yeah, and then
Soon.
we'll hear my phone. My phone will rattle like pills.
And my phone will sing
Rock
John
music.
Denver.
Oh, it's John Denver. I thought it was.
Oh, is it? Is it John? No, maybe it is David Bowie.
What?
My ringtone for the medicines.
It's Bowie.
Is it Bowie? Okay. I don't know. It's something.
Definitely not John Denver, because John Denver's not like rock music.
Okay. Well, I have some that are John Denver, and I have some that are David Bowie. And Brain today is on Partly Gonna Function for You, Lady. It's on that setting today.
Well, if I there's one song. Oh, Lorna's gonna be right back.
Yeah.
There's one song that I would love to have. Like, I've had it as a ringtone in the past.
Yeah.
People look at me. People were looking at me funny, so I had to change my ringtone because it was the song "Take Me on the Floor" by the Veronicas.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I should change my dad's ringtone back to Cotton Eye Joe. Oh my god. Well, I'm finally done all the white.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I am just sporadic. I'm over on the red tree now. Red orangey tree.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm slower with squares.
Oh, me too. Me too. Much slower with squares. And it doesn't help that I'm out of coffee.
Oh no. Go-go juice is gone.
All gone.
All gone go-go juice.
Go just go bye-bye.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually having an issue with my finger right here from my pen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This part of my finger is all like tender.
Do you have any medical tape?
I've used washi tape in the past,
Yeah.
but I do believe I have medical tape as well, yes.
You might want to tape it.
I've done that in the past for when, like, because I used to do a lot of writing.
Uh-huh.
A lot of writing. Yeah. Yeah, I actually have been thinking about doing that again. Taping my finger up because of that, yeah.
You might have to do that, ma'am.
Yeah. Now that I'm done all that, oh my god, that's a lot of white. It's a lot of white.
Did you see the see I don't even remember yesterday what I ate for breakfast. Tom's like, really? It's not been a good last couple of days for my brain. So was you there yesterday on my live?
I was there at your live.
Okay.
Don't ask me any questions because I don't remember.
Okay.
Not everyone
because
leaves. I promise I've lost everyone, but the good ones don't leave.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading what Lola said there.
Yeah. Yeah, Char wants cookies.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, all the multi-placing in the tarot. I'm like, I'm glad I like pink.
I do believe I fell asleep shortly after you started.
Okay. Yeah. The canvas.
I wasn't feeling all that great, and I had to lay down.
I thought that's what it was, but I don't remember very well. But yeah, the canvas I'm doing is like most up. No, it's Smoke on the Water.
Yeah, Smoke on the Water.
Smoke on the Water.
On the water. Yeah,
That's
it sounds
my
like rock
Madison
music
ringtone.
to me.
Smoke on the Water. But yeah, so there's a lot, and what we decided, because I asked it by the group, is I'm going to do 2 canvases completely.
Yep.
And then I'm
I
going
was
to
awake
do.
for that.
Okay, you was awake for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know when you tuckered out, but yeah, I'm going to do that. So I've got like a crap ton of pink to do today, pink and yellow.
Well, yeah, that's the sun, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Pink.
I voted for the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, when we first started voting, and I said flower,
Yeah.
because I thought it was a flower and a moon.
And I'm like, what in the world is she saying?
What in the
Well,
hell
because
are
the
you?
moon was on the screen, the sun wasn't on the screen. I forgot that it was a sun, and I remembered the general shape at least.
Yeah.
She just wasn't paying attention to us. She
I was paying attention. I told you my brain. Ooh, yummy
Thomas.
carrot cake.
Thomas Carl. Thomas Carl.
Jill Marie.
Thomas Carl.
Jill Marie.
Stop being a little bitch.
Uh-oh.
Whining about shit.
I'm only yours.
Uh-oh.
Hear him whining
Where's
about
the square jar?
Ooh, and eating carrot cake. I love carrot cake, Lorna.
Oh, carrot cake is yummy.
I love carrot cake. If I fly over there, can I have a piece of carrot cake?
I think she's having carrot cake because she can't have cookies.
Oh, I'll bring cookies. I just got to fly a long way.
Detour to Canada.
Yeah. You'll have to meet me in the middle. I'm over here on the side. The meet in the middle there. Yeah. I think people in Britain would just look at me funny. Like, what on earth are you? What planet did you come from? Because America can hardly understand me as it is. I go out and people just stare at me like I'm weird or something. I am. Thank you for calling.
Oh, that's something that would piss my ex off. He hates going out in public because people stare at him. Well,
Yeah.
that's because you're 6'2", almost 6'3". You got facial hair, and you just have you just have a very intimidating aura around you. You got that aura that tells people it's like, don't piss me off. Don't mess with me. So, Char made carrot cake. Yummy.
Aww. Char, you're so awesome.
Yes, she is. She spoils little Lorna.
Char is like McDonald's Big Mac sauce. It's delightful. Anything you put it on, everybody loves it. Point.
Yep.
It's and they were selling just the Mac sauce, but I didn't realize they were doing it. I could have gotten a thing of squeezy of Mac sauce. What?
Yeah, I've seen that in the grocery store.
It didn't last long. Char said, huh? Well, okay. Over here, Big Mac sauce is amazing. And you can put that shit on anything. It's kind of like
Thousand Island and relish.
It's kind of like what is that hot sauce?
Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, I put that stuff on everything. It's
I put
like
that shit on everything.
Yeah, it's like that, but not spicy. It's delightful. And you, my dear, are delightful because you are. So be the Big Mac sauce, sweetheart. Be the Big Mac sauce. Because that is better than ketchup. Screw ketchup. Be the Big Mac sauce. Because there's something like that that's going around, and they're like, be something. And it's like be the blank. And it's like really awesome. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't really care for that. I like Big Mac sauce. And then that's when, good. I'm glad she's laughing. My job is complete today. My job every day is to at least make one person laugh. My job is complete.
So now you can go back to bed.
Yeah. She is the Big Mac sauce. Or a Frosty. Because you can go to Wendy's and dip your fries in the Frosty. I'm thinking. No, she's still Big Mac sauce. It's still better. Be the Big Mac sauce, my dear. Be the Big Mac sauce. And I don't say that to a lot of people. That's sacred right there. But, I mean, if you think about it, that's what she is. She does things, and it makes it better. And Big Mac sauce makes if you didn't have Big Mac sauce on a Big Mac, it wouldn't be as good.
True.
She's comforting, just like Big Mac sauce. Again, if you didn't have it, you'd be sad.
I do put Franks on everything. I keep one in my bag.
Woohoo!
Oh, God.
You know, that's what Beyonce said. I keep it in my bag. So yeah. I don't know what kind of sauce I would be.
Oh, Jesus.
Something sticky, because I'm a pain in the butt.
Just asked, what do I want for my birthday? I said, that is a stupid question.
Who asked you?
Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day.
Who asked you what you wanted for your birthday? Huh?
Oh, Shar just asked Lorna.
Oh, Laura, that's a stupid question.
Oh.
Another diamond painting. Oh.
Yeah, anything DP.
Yeah.
I'll take anything diamond painting or cross stitch. Because I got enough yarn for now. But I'll never say no to another diamond painting or cross stitch.
Can anybody guess what I would like for my birthday?
Diamond painting?
Chaos and hilarity.
Oh, I was just about to say the cure for fibromyalgia.
Chaos. Chaos and hilarity. And watching Benny Hill, that helps too.
Oh yeah, Benny
You
Hill.
need a good laugh. You need a good laugh. Some chocolate's not bad. Some kind of pet to snuggle up to.
You've got how many cats already?
11.
Yeah.
11 cats, and we're babysitting a doggy.
Yeah. Punch some holes in a box and send a couple to me.
Okay. Okay, Tom, we got to get the ones that cause the most mischief.
Oh, God, no.
He's not even paying a lick of attention on his phone.
You got to keep in mind, I live in a small fifth wheel.
Oh, yeah. These
Yeah.
cats just zoomy all over this place. They'd be on the ceiling at your humble abode. They'd be
Yeah, I
dancing.
can't have a cat that does zoomies because they would trash my place.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
These cats are like, they'll be 2 years old this summer, so they're right in the middle of teenage punk years.
Char has 4 cats. And we all know Lola has 72 cats.
Yes. we could start a traveling
6 more
service.
weeks of winter. My winter finally started. We finally have snow that hasn't disappeared within a few hours.
Well, yeah, it usually is 6 more till spring starts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's funny about it. If you look at the calendar, it's 6 months regardless. But I think they just needed a place to do something with a groundhog. Yeah, it's Groundhog's Day. Can you imagine the groundhog goes?
Wait, what? Oh, today's Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Shows how much I pay attention to
Yeah.
what's going on in the world.
It's like, okay. Can you imagine this groundhog saying, I got to do something or they're going to shoot me? Hey, I can predict the weather. Here's a song and a dance and a shadow.
Look at all the bright lights out here. I
Look
can't
at the
see.
bright lights. I can't see. Don't kill me. I'll predict the weather. Call me Phil. I mean,
Call me Phil McCracken.
Phil McCracken, please.
It's Punxsutawney Phil.
Tom wants to call it Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken? You know, Phil McCracken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we're here all day. We're here all week. Tip your waitress. Try the veal. See, this is what chaos.
And the 7:30 show is never the same as the 2:30 show.
Yeah. We like to keep our audience riveted.
Yeah, never the same show twice.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh no, it's Punxsutawney Pete, isn't it?
No, it's Phil.
It's Phil.
It is Phil. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been how many years since I've seen that movie? Oh my god.
I don't know. You watch it every day. You wake up to it every day. Groundhog's Day.
Oh no. I prefer the supernatural version.
Oh. I've never watched Supernatural.
No?
No.
Really? Wow.
Well, the reason
They do a Groundhog Day version of in one episode.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
see,
where Dean gets killed off yeah, he keeps getting killed off over and over and over again. Doesn't matter what he does to change the outcome.
the reason why is we didn't have cable for a long time. We didn't have TV because it was so expensive. So I missed a lot of TV. I missed a lot of it, but I just kept busy. You know, I had other things to do. That's when we lived in the country. But yeah, I missed shows. I missed movies. I missed a lot of stuff. So people will say, "Oh, this," and I have to look it up on the internet because we only have local TV here. We don't have cable because it's freaking expensive. And
You
and
don't
I have
have
a big
you don't
choice.
have Amazon. You don't have Amazon Prime.
I do have the
Yes.
Amazon Prime.
We just don't watch it. We spend all our time watching YouTube.
Yeah.
This sounds like me.
Once in a while, we'll
If there's like a game or something, well,
a game or there's
Bad
a certain,
weather.
certain movie that she wants to watch and we can't find it.
so we do occasionally.
Lorna, is anyone got a spare gas mask, please? As
Ooh, they're over there Glenn's over there crop dusting.
Oh, Glenn crop dusted Lorna. Poor Lorna.
You know what you do, Lorna?
You gotta have a can of air freshener spray next to you. Get a can of Febreze.
Just save
Point
it.
it right at his backside.
Work on it. Get a good crop duster to give back. Jump up and down.
I forgot to do black. I can't believe I forgot to do black. I always do black after I do white.
10th, 8th, something like that.
Okay.
So I tell him, I was like, oh, so I may not be able to help you because I just need you to sit over there. And I was like, I'll bring my screw gun and my parts tray, and he goes, that's all I need you for.
Oh,
I said, well, let's put it this way. We'll see how that goes after the surgery next
yeah.
week.
Tom's having surgery next week.
Hmm.
They're gonna root out his
I'm
sinus
going to go in
cavities.
and actually be able to breathe for once.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That day I'll have to record ahead of time because he'll probably be a little whiny bitch.
Yeah.
Usually is.
My nose hurts. Kiss it better.
Oh, look, my canvas is saying P. P-E-E.
Really.
Yeah, look, it's saying P. He didn't
Even
look.
after my heart attack, she had to tell me to sit down.
Yeah,
I was
he's
still
just
up
a
and
little
moving, wanting to
whiny.
do
He's a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, I'm real whiny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I put emphasis on the bitch part.
He was being a Karen.
No,
A Thomasina.
no, because I was out when the contractors were here. I was up trying to help when I should have just been not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's grumpy at me because he don't feel good. And I'm like, well, don't do it.
Well, it's in my nature to get up and do it. I'm going to pay the price.
Yeah, and then I have to hear the price. Screw you.
Hey, sound familiar?
Well, I just do. I just do it. And then people go, how did that get done? I did it.
And
I'm
then she
gonna go
complains
back
about
down.
it later.
Yeah, because I got to get even with you. Hey, all's fair here, man. All's fair's here.
I'll do it, but I'll complain later.
Yeah. And then I usually say, here, give me that right here. I channel my grandmother.
Or I'll sneak off and do it, and I'll get caught. What are you doing?
Put your butt back in bed.
Nothing. Lauren says no comment.
Mom and I are such twins. The only thing really difference is I can grow hair and he can't. He has a good beard. I'm not getting a beard. Even though menopause is giving me some stray hairs.
I shave mine every so often.
Yeah, it's like menopause is not my friend. Thank you, menopause. We've been friends for 20 years. Almost 20 years. I had my surgery in 2007. 18
So it'd
years.
be 20 years in 2 years.
Yeah, so 18 years I've had this menopause. It's not for the you got to have bigger balls.
I had my ectopic 24 and a half years ago.
Yeah.
Yep. On my brother's 20th birthday.
Lovely.
Yeah, I even said that to the doctor too. What a way to celebrate my brother's 20th birthday. by going under the knife.
Yeah. Happy birthday. You want half
Oh.
of my eggs?
Hey, look, my birthday's in 20 days.
Yep. His birthday's in 20 days. Tom will be
Yay.
50.
He'll be how old?
50.
He'll be half a century old.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'll be 50. I was going to be 49. I was just a baby. But I was just a baby.
You'll always be younger than him.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. We like bugging my dad about being old.
It don't bother me a bit because I don't look my age either. So
Oh, what's
don't-
really
I
funny
don't
is my bonus mom is older than my dad,
Uh-huh.
and she and I joke around about my dad being really old.
Oh.
I don't look my age, and I definitely don't act my age.
No, you don't.
Oh, hey, my dad's
don't-
the same way. He doesn't act his age. Although
don't
he's more of an old, he's grumpier these days than he used to be. That's for sure. So
I-
Shar is 50 on the 25th, and Lorna's going to be 44 on the 26th.
Ooh, there's a lot of Februaries. Ooh-wee.
February squad, and I know. I think Jamie's got one coming up too.
Yeah, Jamie is too.
I think hers is coming up within days.
Yeah. So,
We got a lot of water babies. Well, 25th was that 25th, 26th? Would that be?
that's the next one.
Is that the next one?
Yeah.
'Cause I know it ends like right after. It's right there at that.
Yeah.
edge.
I think around the 20s is when people become like cusp babies. I think.
I don't know when that horse.
The 22nd. Around the 22nd, because my birthday is on the 23rd of October,
Uh-huh.
and I'm on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was around that time that they were. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it looks like Mom's back in range.
wonder
Bet you
where
Shy took her.
okay.
Just under mom's key sitting right there.
Yeah, Shy
Down
took
my
her.
work key.
Yeah.
Glenn's 58 on the 4th of February.
Ooh.
2 days. Tuesday is his birthday.
So
Well, happy early birthday to him.
Tuesday is his birthday. So,
Yep.
All right, Lorna, you'll have to come in on the 2:00 so we can all sing happy birthday to him if he's there. We can all sing happy birthday.
Yeah. If I'm awake.
Yeah,
I'll-
depending.
If I'm
I'll
awake.
make it extra loud for Mara. I'll scare everybody away. 'Cause I don't know, but I'll sing loud enough that she can hear it. She'll be like, Jill, stop singing. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'll have my little bullhorn out singing.
Well, tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I might miss your live, maybe.
Yeah. That's okay.
Because, well, tomorrow I'm going to my dad's to do laundry.
Yeah, you kind of need stuff. You need stuff clean. I tell Tom all the time, well, people
Yeah,
fall
I gotta change my bedding.
Yeah, definitely make sure you wash your sheet.
Yes, I gotta wash my bedding and then I can change my bedding.
Yeah. I told Tom, I'm like, I know the reason why everybody's falling asleep is because my voice, because somebody will call, a telemarketer and stuff. I've had this in the past. Somebody will call and they'll be like, can we talk to your mom? She's not home. Hang up. Yeah. So I don't know if maybe I was extra soothing that day, but it's like a lot of people fall asleep listening to me It doesn't offend me. I think it's actually kind of cute. I help people go to sleep. It's fabulous. I'm good for something. I'm good for people's sleep.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Yeah, there are some people that just have that voice,
Yeah.
that soothing voice.
Well, considering the last couple months, I've sounded like a 80-year-old stripper smoking 3 packs a day. Rah, 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 rah. When I have a cold, Sylvia comes out looking for Mickey. Sylvia, yes, Mickey. So yeah,
Like, now I got that song in my head.
you're welcome. I'm good. I'm good at that.
So
I'm a
no
magical
singing
power.
happy birthday to Glenn. No singing happy birthday to him. No,
Aw.
not gonna be there till Wednesday. So it's gonna be happy late birthday.
Yeah.
Happy late birthday to you. Oh goodness.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to
I've been up.
skedaddle.
I pulled another all nighter last night, so
Oh, did you? Oh.
you
But I'm
know,
gonna have to
I
call it
wake
a
up at like
skedaddle.
It's
I
1:30.
wake
Yeah.
up at like 7 or 8 at night, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go away. I gotta run away because I've got to completely change boards and everything else. So I need a
they're going
moment.
to Paris.
What? No,
What is said?
no, I'm grounding them. They can't. They shan't. No. A VV. No, they can't.
No.
They're not allowed to go to Paris unless they take me. Not that I don't know. I don't know if people in Paris would. They look at me like I was weird. I only
They would also say naughty things about you too.
Oh,
Because
I.
the French are so rude.
Oh,
Or
I
so
would.
I've heard.
I would give them stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah.
That lady from Indiana is weird. She has the most fascinating sentence ever. It's only one word with different endings. Oh yeah, it's all good. She has the most interesting sentence about fuck. I didn't know. But I am going to skedat because I have to change the board and I have to set up stuff and I have to pretend to be on it today. So I have to skedat. I will see you guys at 2:00 if you would like to join.
I suppose.
You suppose? Or are you
Yeah.
gonna go sleep? You gonna go sleep? That is an actual answer too. I suppose. I am not.
I'll eventually go to bed and sleep.
I don't mind if I put people to sleep. Like when the Christmas party was over here and my niece wasn't feeling good, I'm like, honey, go lay down. It's not going to hurt my feelings if you don't participate. If you don't feel good, you don't feel good. So,
Yeah.
all right. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye, Jenny. See you in a minute. Now, why was my phone just making noises and meowing at me? Oh. Yeah. Anywho, so I think it's just you and me, Lorna. Although it does say there's three people watching. So whoever else is watching, hello. There we go. Now you can kind of see better what I'm doing. Knocked over my incense, though. Oh my goodness. I got too much stuff, not enough room on my workstation here, on my work table. Too much stuff, not enough room. Let's see here. Square. Now that the conductor of chaos is gone, it's boring. The cookie, yes, my Cookie Monster is looking pretty good. Working on a fly here right now. Yeah, and when I'm done this one, I mentioned yesterday, when I'm done this one, I'm gonna kit up the carousel, the Diamond Art Club carousel. Carnival. The Carousel Dreams by Andy Russell. Because it's a square. And that one, yeah, it's pretty big. It'll be my first large Diamond Art Club. No, that's wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. The very first large Diamond Art Club canvas that I did was that dog. Yeah, cannot wait to see it. Well, yeah. It's gonna look awesome. Yeah. And it's gonna look so cool. I don't know how I'm gonna I am looking forward to framing it too. I am gonna be sealing and framing all my all the canvases that I'm keeping. Because which is not very many. My problem is where am I gonna put them? I'm in such a small place. I think I might cover the one mirror in here with my Cookie Monster. Maybe. We'll see. Although, yeah, my boyfriend doesn't like the gross, scary things. he just yeah, they're just not his thing. I was showing him the canvases that I recently got. And yeah, he's not really big on the scary things. Eyes, yeah. So I think the next time I order some diamond paintings, I'll get him to sit down with me and have him pick a couple for me to do for him. Yeah. I do have a couple that I want to frame. They're both of Optimus Prime. I got them both for him, and I did them both, but they're packed away for now. I will be framing them for him later. Oh, and I missed that eye right there. Darn it. There. And the next one is this one. So yeah, I'm really enjoying working on this one. I set it aside for so long though, because of well, not that long. I had it set aside for because I was doing the event, the Mushies event, the one in I was working on the Ho Ho Horrific December one, and then the Pink and Black event. I am still behind in videos. I still have not watched the final videos of the event. I might get to them later today, though. Actually, I think I'm almost caught up enough. Actually, I probably would have watched them by now, except I needed to take a break from serious videos. I needed to take a break from my watch later list and I watched some mindless videos. Well, I call them mindless videos, but I don't think they're not really mindless, but they were wood turning, resin work, crafts. This guy, he did like an epoxy resin top on a table. It's like, oh my God, I think it's like a 14-foot long or 16-foot long table. I think it's 16 feet long and 4 feet wide, I think it was. And it was like 2 gallons. 2 gallons of epoxy resin that he poured on it in different colors in long strips. And oh my God, it looked really cool when he was done. And then I watched this other video. This guy took pencil crayons, a whole bunch of pencil crayons, and he made like a candy dish with a wooden base and resin. Yeah, it looked really awesome. And what am I doing again? I'm doing that. And it looks like I am done with that one. The biggest painting that I have ever done was that dog. That one, I Am Light. Yeah, that was the largest one I had ever done. I cannot remember the size of it, but it was pretty big. That black one with the dog and then the dog skeleton. Yeah, that one was like around the same size as the Carousel Dreams. Yeah, 93 by 70, something like that. I don't keep the measurements written down. I should, yeah. But I don't. I only keep a record of the days that I work on certain projects. Not just my diamond paintings, but my cross-stitch kits. I don't write down the amount of time that I spend on them each day. I just write down like what project I work on. And I also keep a record of like what the videos that I do. I got different notebooks for different things. I've got one notebook where I write down what projects that I'm working on. You don't write down what you do or anything? Yeah, I didn't for the longest time, I didn't keep a record. I actually started keeping a kind of a record. I started in March last year. With this, in this, I started writing down in the back of the book, I wrote down the codes, and then I started giving them names. I started naming the canvases. And then when I'm done the canvas, I cross off, I cross it off at the back here. And then at the front, I write down, I have the chart. I write out the chart. So then I've got the chart for when I go to kit them down. Because it makes it easier than constantly looking at the canvas itself. Because some of the canvases are pretty darn big. So, and then I also cut the corner of the page so that I can keep track of where I am in the book. Like this is, I still have, this is the Grotesque Cookie Monster is 65 colors. And then there's the Purple Rose, the Country Charm, Psychedelic Rose, the Sunflowers, the Flower Basket, the Rose Heart is finished, and the Black and White. Those are the ones that I currently have going. But yeah. So yeah, I started started doing this in March last year. And I still got quite a ways to go. Still got lots of room in this book, so probably it's probably going to last me another year. And then in this book I was keeping a record of everything except for the charts. Keeping a record, like at the beginning of the book, I've got keeping a record of, so my very first video was March 3rd. But I also keep a record of like what I order and when I ordered, like when I ordered them. But I was also writing other things down, and then it just got to be too much information that I was writing down, and so then I just decided, screw it. I'm just going to keep a record of what I'm working on, when I started it, each day when I work on it. But I am a couple of days behind. Because I'm actually going to do that right now. Because yesterday I continued Grotesque Cookie Monster. I also did some work on my pink tree. I don't record when I do crocheting though. Or knitting. Yeah, in this book, I just keep a record of my diamond paintings and my cross stitch. Yeah. I do it for my memory as well because my memory sucks. Yeah. It helps for me to retain certain information by having it written down. But it only works if I actually remember to write it down. It's like I have an app. I've got two apps on my phone to remind me to take my meds. One is just a reminder to take my meds. The other one reminds me to take my meds, and it's also got the medical information to do with my meds. Unfortunately, the free version is only good for 2 pills, 2 different pills, and I take 3. But I'm not worried, because the information about the third medication I take is still in there. It just reminds me to take of the two prescriptions that are the 2 meds that my doctor actually prescribes. The third one is my allergy pills. And those I take them with my my prescribed pills. So it's not that big a deal as long as the information is there. And I've actually been using that app for a while now because I find it really handy. E is here. But I'm already looking forward to this being done. I am looking forward to this being done and kitting it down and then kitting up the carousel dreams, because I'm eager to see what this looks like when it's done. But also because I don't like using these. I don't like having like using different systems together. Like I've got all 3 of these containers, as well as my Classify Elizabeth Ward knockoff. Yeah, the little ghosty is here. But one of these days, I'm going to look into getting another one of these Elizabeth Ward knockoffs. I actually wouldn't mind a couple more, actually. Because then I don't end up with situations like this. I took, like, this was full of the white, because I did have two full ones of white, but I finished off the one container of white, and rather than having one of these with just the one color in it in here, I swapped it over to this. So yeah, I can't do that with any others though, because it was the only one that I had that was in more. The white was the only color I had that was in more than one container. So Lorna, how is your canvas coming along? Your wolf family canvas. One. There's a blue. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. Oh goodness. I hope I can. Oh goodness. Sorry. I hope I'm able to stay awake for Jill's live. Considering I've been awake for. I missed one there. Yeah, I've been awake for quite a few hours. Again. I'm just gonna grab that one right there. There. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not that big a fan of these drills. Not at all. There's so many of them. Oh, excuse me. I've had to throw so many of the white ones in the garbage. Bloody ridiculous. So, yeah, it's saying that there's 2 people watching. I don't know, Lorna's one. Who's the other one that's peeping? Oh my goodness me. This one. This is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, this one is pretty confetti heavy, except for all the white and a few places of the black. Oh my goodness me. Oh my. Yeah, I think I might just have to skip Jill's live and go lay down. Oh, I hate missing her live streams because they're so much fun. I really enjoy them. Oh, goodness me. But it's hard to enjoy them when you can't stop yawning. Am I right or am I right? Yes, I think I'm right. Unfortunately, no matter how much go-go juice I drink, I'll just, yeah, like, if my mind says sleep, I have no choice in the matter. Unless I'm driving. That's the only time. Yeah, that's the only time that I don't have an issue with my mind's telling me to sleep. If I'm driving, my mind is like awake, wide awake. Oh, this is one of the teeth. That's what this is one of the teeth. Oh my goodness. almost done this section. Oh my goodness. I'm just sitting here yawning like crazy on a live stream. And I have no clue what to talk about because I don't have anybody here that'll tell me what to say. Although anybody that's watching can pipe in. Hello? Anything that you want to talk about? Like, how much snow do you guys get where you live? There's a topic I can talk about. I'm used to snow like over my head. Growing up, we would get so much snow that it would be, yeah. My dad actually has a picture of me standing in the driveway next to the, yeah, standing in the driveway, and the snow is so high. Oh my goodness, it's like over my head. It's like twice my height. But that was like, of course, that was like the snow beside the driveway, and that included the snow that had been on the driveway that my dad used the snowblower to toss into the front yard beside the driveway. And that was when I was little, like when I was like probably like 12 or 13, something like that. Yeah. So I'm used to a lot of snow. So this 2 feet of snow here, yeah, it's not very much. But yeah, this was the very first first time we ever had a green Christmas. Well, my dad. It's the first time my dad remembers a green Christmas. Yeah, we've been getting less and less snow every year the last handful of years. Ugh, it's crazy. Oh, excuse me. We're also getting it less later and later in the season too. 'Cause I remember when I was little, we'd have snow. There'd be snow on the ground around Halloween. We'd have a little bit of snow on the ground before Halloween, and then by Halloween it would be mostly gone, if not all gone. And then like mid-November, the snow would come back and it would stay until sometime end of February, beginning of March, something like that. But see, my memory is not the greatest, so I could be, of course, getting that mixed up. But yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna go because it's 11 o'clock my time. And Jill is starting her live any second now. So go over there. For those of you who are still here, go over to Jill's live stream. I'm unfortunately not able to redirect you because I can't yet. Eventually, one day, I should be able to. So go over there and just say Monster Raid. And I'll see you over there. I'll be there for a little bit. Okay, bye.